Dire team ban.
Game 2.
Okay, Nat is drafting this time.
Nice. Nat is clearly a very talented player.
Well, he is divine.
Well, divines aren't always good.
Okay.
Myself included, now that I'm back in divine.
F.
Can't win a game. But, I mean, what they were joking about Nat is that he has a hero puddle when he's just playing Windranger and Rubik, but he's very good at that puddle, so we'll let him
Yeah,
slide.
exactly. It's a puddle for a reason.
It's better than being mediocre at basically everyone.
Yeah. This is why I've also got a puddle, so...
To focus your skills in on the key supports.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're... Yeah. I guess you don't play a lot of heroes, but you've played them a lot. Like, a lot of times.
Yeah. Got my rankings to show for it.
True. Use those voice lines. Very important. Okay, we're banning Lina now, first phase. I mean, that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, because I don't think you ever first phase a Lina unless you really want a Lina support, but I'm never a huge fan of Lina support. She harasses very well. She brings a decent amount of magic burst, but she's only got 1 stun and it's kind of unreliable. I'd rather just pick Lion. I guess Lina is way better in the lane than Lion. But, you know, it's my opinion. I guess you can make Lina support work if you've got plenty of CC and you just want to get raw damage up in the early game.
But we haven't had... Usually it's like Tom's heroes that are banned for...
Yeah, Enchantress and Chen, neither of them were banned or picked, actually. Instant pick on Windranger, like literally instant. And now the question mark Nat?
On Nat.
Nat, question mark? Why not just ban it then? Why do you have to first pick it? I mean, does anyone on that team like desperately want to play Windranger? I'm thinking it might be... Oh, does Brexx play Windranger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because he's got the one of the immortal items, the one that has like makes have like a phoenix on a shoulder, like a golden one or something. So.
Oh yeah, cool. Disruptor. First pick Disruptor. Didn't we talk about Disruptor before? Like we very rarely see him.
Yes, we do rarely see him. Just.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, over nearly 100 in-house games that we've played, or maybe even more, because there's some off-stream too. We've probably seen 4 or 5 disruptors, if that. So, not a very popular support at the moment, but can do really well. I'm also of the opinion he's really hard to play.
He is, yeah, but I think the only memory that I've got of a disruptor is like they just instantly basically get one shot by carries. There was wasn't there that one time when there was that Ursa with a Battle Fury and he got cleaved in the back and just died?
That's my experience of playing Disruptor. Like honestly, every time I play Disruptor, which is very rarely, but sometimes I have to play support, and I think, you know, I'll play Disruptor. I know he's a good hero. I'm a skilled player. I just literally do nothing. I never land my ult. I never hit the kinetic field. I'm just run around and put the Thunder Strike on people. And I'm just like, how do people do it? And then I played a game with Ben, unranked game with Ross and Ben, and he plays a lot of Disruptor, and he was just really consistent. You know, landing the static storms, and I think if Disruptor's played well, he's a really, really effective hero. He can almost win a team fight by himself. But if he's played badly, obviously game-winning Ags. But you play a bad Disruptor, and you just basically you're free kill for the carry.
Yeah.
Very sad. And I'm definitely the free kill for the carry. But anyway, we've seen that Ogre Magi, which for some reason is like the most popular in-house hero ever.
I don't get it.
But you know, whatever. There it is. I guess Bloodlust is a nice spell. I think that's why people like it. It's a very hard to kill hero, and he's pretty good in lane. Disrupting Phoenix. I am a huge fan of Phoenix. I've barely played him because I don't usually play the role he's in. I don't like mid Phoenix, and I don't like Pos 3 Phoenix, but I think Phoenix is one of the most awesome supports ever because just his skill set's really fun to use. You know, you've got the Sunray, and his ult is like such a big team fight spell because you either have to run away or fully commit to hitting it. You kind of can't do one or the other, so it makes team fights exciting because it makes everyone like completely disperse or all in the egg. So that's why it's fun to see as a spectator. So I like to see that.
Wonder if they'll pick wombo combo with it though.
Well, they've already got Static Storm into the egg,
10
so
seconds
if you get caught in Disruptor's ult and you've got the egg going off, that's a
5
lot of
seconds
damage, and
remaining.
you're pretty much dead.
Radiant team ban.
2.
I'd like to see maybe another hero to capitalize on a good team fight, and then we're good to go. Spectre's been banned, so you can't pick that.
Yeah. Magnus? I don't think Magnus was picked or banned. Well, he definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
picked,
we're
but,
not
like,
really pro
banned.
players, but I've been playing Magnus in
10 seconds
games as well.
remaining.
He's just such a good hero. He farms so fast. His ult is incredibly good.
5
And
seconds
he basically becomes another carry in the late game. He just hits so hard, even with a few items. But we don't have any Magnus players, really. I mean, I know Roidz played a bit of Magnus. He used to play Magnus a lot, but he kind of doubts his own Magnus skills now and doesn't play him.
Yeah.
Who got the 5-man RP? Was that Roidz?
Roidz? Yeah,
That
it
was
Roidz.
Roidz, okay.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
But he's not super keen on the hero right now, I guess.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe there is a lot of pressure though with an ability like RP to land it quite well, because you almost kind of rely on it. So maybe he just doesn't want that pressure. Maybe.
Yeah, I played when I play Magnus, I spend most of the game RPing 1 or 2 people just to get easy kills, and I don't worry about trying to land the 5-man RP. If you're behind a bit, then yes, maybe you're going to look for bigger RPs, or if you can get them. But I feel like Magnus just needs to hit 1 or 2 people. If he can get 2 people out the fight, you've already won the fight, right? It's 3 versus 5.
Radiant team
Rather than
Yeah.
sitting there waiting for the 3 or 4 man, which is never going to come. Okay, they've gone for Axe. That's a pretty scary lineup already. Like, look at what they have in the team fight. Axe to engage, the Axe to save people from the Phoenix Egg, because you just taunt them up. It goes through BKB as well. And then there's a ton of damage also. If you're just being Sun Raid while you're taunted by Axe, you're going to lose
10
basically
seconds
all your
remaining.
health. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Like that draft.
5 seconds remaining.
Nat knows what he's doing.
Radiant team pick.
And the pick from Diet. Oh, that's a surprise. I haven't seen that hero for a while,
New
actually.
hero?
That's
A new hero.
the 4th game in a row. He's already won 3. Will Brexx win 4 Abaddon games in a row? Bring himself back to those glory days. 1 hero pool, PogChamp. The call out from Drekkon. Whoa. When Drekkon's calling you out, you know you've done
5
something wrong.
seconds remaining.
Yeah.
I love it. I have an
I
appropriate emote for that.
wonder if Belial is okay with an Abaddon on his team, or if he just doesn't like it.
I think he's just commenting on how ridiculous he thinks the hero is. But it's this weird, like, our MMRs here are around Ancient, probably on average, and we
Yes.
don't value the heroes who are good, like Ember Spirit and Magnus, but we value Ogre and Abaddon, which are kind of not very good. We've got and Medusa. We've got this weird warped sense of what
Yeah.
we prefer, but you know, I guess it makes sense. Everyone has their own meta. So this is ours apparently. Abaddon and Ogre Magi.
10 seconds remaining.
Now Ursa, he will tear Abaddon apart in lane.
5
So what
seconds
Nat
remaining.
said is, screw you Brexx, we are going to beat you in lane so hard you'll regret picking that hero. That's why he's gone Ursa Warrior. I know it. Because
Oh,
also, if he's against
God.
Ursa Ogre, you're going to have to put Wind Ranger with Abaddon, because otherwise Ursa will just beat into them. And it'll be a very, very sad lane for them.
Yeah, true. Very true. Or maybe they'll do like a lane swap. Like a weird one.
Yeah,
We'll see.
could happen. I think Ursa wants to be against Abaddon no matter what. I think, and Brexx definitely doesn't want to be against it. So I think a lane swap will happen, but then they might swap back. I think Nat is going to do whatever he can to put Ursa in the lane with Abaddon. So
Yeah.
we might see a back and forth, like lane swap, where everyone's continually changing lanes.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Or maybe not. Maybe Ursa... But I don't think Ursa wants to be against a Wind Ranger, because you can't really hit Wind Ranger. She just wind runs away.
Dire team ban.
So we'll see. Warlock. That makes the laning very confusing. I guess Wind Ranger is actually going mid. But the
Yes.
Mid Ranger and Ogre and Warlock support Abaddon Pos 3. Okay. Yep, so they've decided Wind Ranger is going to be mid. that can work against their team. It's fine. It's good at killing people like Axe and Phoenix and Disruptor. You just shackle them, easy kill. Bit harder to kill Ursa, but they banned Death Prophet.
And a Weaver.
Death Prophet's an interesting ban again for the Radiant. Okay, banning Weaver. I guess because you don't want Weaver Abaddon. Because that's a very hard to kill Weaver. And Ursa is not good against Weaver because he's way too slippery. I guess his only hope is to kill him with Abyssal Blade. But you don't get Abyssal Blade early game on the Ursa. What other is hard counter to Ursa? Terrorblade's already been banned. Juggernaut's...
Veno.
Yeah, well, I mean, POS 1. I guess you could go Veno, but Veno POS 1's a bit interesting. And they're not going to pick Viper into Ursa. Maybe... You won't pick Phantom Lancer into Ursa, will you? Not these days. No one picks Phantom Lancer.
I don't know. It's Ross drafting. Who knows? He picks himself Alchemist last pick and then
Yeah, not Alchemist
failed on
against that. I hope not, anyway. You could do Anti-Mage. I guess you don't really want to Anti-Mage into Disruptor and Axe.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah,
I think you could
definitely not a Disruptor.
I think you could still get away with Anti-Mage.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. It's risky against Disruptor, but I would probably do it anyway. I'd probably still go Disruptor, Anti-Mage into Disruptor, because it's good enough against the rest of their heroes. But that's because I think you can play quite greedy and maybe get away with it. But I'm trying to think what other... You won't pick Slark, I don't think, into that team. Axe is pretty good against Slark because you could taunt him while he's shadow realming, just keep him in place.
True.
Slark struggles also against Disruptor a little bit because you can't do anything when you get sent back. You can't Dark Pact it. Interesting Drow ban. Of course, it would make more sense if Bay was here, but he's not.
Indeed.
What is it going to be?
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team
And they go with... They do go with Phantom
Oh my
Lancer.
god, nice
Wow.
call.
I actually really like Phantom Lancer against... I mean, I guess you have to be careful against Axe, but I really like Phantom Lancer. I just didn't think they'd pick it because we've not seen him for so long, but cool.
Dream sniping?
Nice, I predicted it. Oh yeah, all this stream sniping. Get out my stream. I can't even check the chat list because they could be like incognito or just not signed in. Could be having a sneak peek.
Not...
Well, if you just go incognito mode, you're not logged into Twitch, so you can still watch the channel.
Oh,
So,
I see.
You don't have to be logged in to view a channel in Twitch, so
Oh yeah, true.
could be doing a sneaky, but I don't think so. Am I gonna have to start putting on a stream delay? 2 minutes. But anyway, I like Phantom Lancer. I've always been a pretty big fan of the hero. I know he can be very frustrating to play against, but I've always found him quite fun to play. Just spawning tons and tons of illusions. Really beating into a hero, chasing them with your Phantom Rush. Viper. Now, Viper has interesting interactions with Phantom Lancer, I believe, because the break stops him creating more illusions. So a Phantom Lancer standing in the poison can't create any more illusions, and he can't Phantom Rush. No, he can, because that's an ability. It is a passive though. I need to look this up because there's some interesting interactions there. But I think that's maybe why Viper was picked. Let's have a look at Phantom Lancer.
Roidz Arcana Wind Ranger.
Oh, nice.
Got it, boys.
Finally. Where's... It is disabled by break. So a Phantom Lancer who's sitting in Nether Toxin can't Phantom Rush, so to charge in any further, and he can't Juxtapose, which means he can't spawn more illusions and he can't dash. Of course, he can still use his No, what is it called? What's the second one called? The one which splits you up. I knew it. I just closed.
I don't know.
Juxtapose
Is
is
it not Doppelganger?
Oh, it is Doppelganger. It is Doppelganger, yeah. I thought that maybe was his key, but that's Spirit Lance. So Doppelganger, he can still use that to get out of Nether Toxin, but if you can catch him, then you can really weaken him in a team fight. Or when he charges in, just put Nether Toxin on the feet of whoever he's going on, and they're pretty much safe. So it's an interesting counter pick. I like it. Viper is probably the strongest laner in all of Dota. I don't see any laner he loses outright 1v1 to. So...
Yes.
I think,
annoying.
yeah, your ability to lane against Viper is how little does he absolutely destroy you, rather than you being able to beat him. if you can go even in a lane against Viper, you've done as well as you can. Because we know Viper doesn't scale that well into the late game. He needs a lot of momentum. So, we'll see. You've got a Brexx and you've got a Baden Warlock in the same lane. I mean, how much healing could you possibly want? It's insane. Good luck getting through that. But I mean, you do have Ursa, so
yeah.
What is his name? I put haha on the end. I didn't see that. Abaddon Lamau haha. Wow, they're getting early with battle hunger. I hate this axe so much with the fist instead of the weapon. It's like I just hate it so much. It looks so stupid.
Because his name is Axe and not Fist.
Exactly.
What's Tom's career with the ward on it? Oh, Oli pinged out, so...
He's not really going to stand there still, is he? What is Oli doing? Oli, you're supposed to be mid.
I'll send it back.
He's holding it hostage. Another Battle Hunger, doing 100... We worked out earlier, Battle Hunger does 192 damage at level 1. So it's nearly a 200 damage nuke. Well, it's not really a nuke because it takes ages to happen, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of damage in lane. The courier does manage to escape.
Well, he had to go back mid.
I thought Oli would TP, but no, he walked. But it means Roidz has already managed to get his ward up and Oli didn't see it. Oh, nice deny. Oli runs straight into lane, immediately gets a deny. Now he's really putting on the harassment. 4 stacks of poison attack. That's a lot of damage. Wait, I've just learned something new. Did you know this? Poison attack reduces magic resist.
No.
How long's that been in the game? When did that sneak in? I don't remember that. So your magic resist gets reduced by being hit by poison attack. What? Honestly, didn't know that. Support Viper when?
Oh
Zeus
God,
core?
don't say it.
Nah, that seems horrible. How much poison? How much does it reduce? Wow, you can remove a lot. You can remove 45% magic resist if you get 5 stacks of poison attack on someone. That's actually insane. I guess as soon as they get BKB, it doesn't matter anyway, and they're just immune. But, you know, something to consider. Oh, Ross didn't get the last hit with Spirit Lance. Oh, Nat, you are cheeky. You are cheeky. Look how much damage Ross has taken in this lane. He's sent so much regen to himself already.
Tragic.
Roidz showing off the new Wind Ranger cosmetic. I don't think I'm going to pay for it, but it looks nice if you.
I do like it. I do like it. It's so cool because when you ult somebody, it shows like a little symbol on the top.
Yeah, I find it quite annoying. Like it just takes up the screen, but it's quite nice. But I guess if your compendium's already high level, it's like, well, thanks for the free upgrade to my Wind Ranger. I guess it's the reason why I think it's so good is because the base Wind Ranger is so terrible. If the base Wind Ranger was better, I wouldn't care like at all about it. But it's guess because the base Wind Ranger looks really terrible. It's just a really blocky model, really bad, just body on the Wind Ranger. It looks really dumb. But maybe Wind Ranger will eventually get some upgrade. We'll see. Bit of a passive lane start at the moment. They're doing very well in the top lane, I must say. Tim already with 6 denies. Ross struggling a little bit here. I mean, Phoenix and Axe, that's a pretty tough lane. You've got the Fire Spirits coming out as well. How much damage do they do? Rank 1 Fire Spirit isn't too strong, only 15 damage a second. So 60 damage, but you can have 4 of them. But then as soon as you level it up, you get another 20 damage a second. So it over doubles in strength. So Fire Spirits is a strange spell. It gets more than twice as strong when you put a second point into it. I think Venomous Gale does the same, actually, one of those weird spells. They're actually not doing too badly in the bot lane, the Dire that is. They've got their double heal. They can dispel the Thunderstrike, that's pretty huge. Didn't realise Thunderstrike was a dispellable debuff, so as soon as Drekkon does the Thunderstrike, Brexx can just remove it.
Yeah, he's put 2 points in it as well.
That's a mistake. You think you should just 1 point that. Yeah, they're doing fine, but then they're not really stopping Veteran farming. I mean, he's actually quite low on HP. They've done a fair bit of damage to him. We've got 2 points in Fatal Bonds. on Belial. It's interesting. Well, they're really making the most of Fatal Bonds. It lasts a very long time, debuff. Oh, Nat's found a courier. Icarus dive, gets the kill.
Some animals were harmed in the making of this battle.
Don't you like that when you kill a courier, you just automatically taunt?
Yeah.
It forces you to BM.
Yeah, and it does that when you deny rune as well.
It's like you can't help. You have to BM. The game has mandated it. I started doing it on Void Spirit, and I was like, "What on earth am I doing?" Oh right, yeah, I killed courier. I think Void Spirit's one of the easiest heroes to kill couriers on because you can just astral step through the courier, it instantly kills it.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because it does an auto attack astral step, and that kills the courier.
Ah.
They've actually gone 2 points of Battle Hunger on Tim. I think that's going to be fine. Ross might not be. Icarus dive, doing a bit more damage. A few more right clicks. First blood in the top lane. Tim and Nat are doing so well in this lane. And Tim has built this build where he's gone 2 points of Battle Hunger. He's going to get the taunt in with a full creep wave. 1 spin, 2 spin, 3 spin.
4?
Just beating him down. Gets the kill with Battle Hunger. Just completely dives the tower. I like Tim's build a lot. Most people would max counter Helix these days, but I actually like getting a second point in Battle Hunger. It makes it quite a lot more powerful. 50%
It is a really
more damage.
bloody annoying thing in lane.
Oh, isn't it? Just.
Yeah.
How much damage is it doing then? Like 260-ish, roughly, with rank 2? Maybe a bit more than that, actually. No, it should do... Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, nearly 300, actually. It's nearly 300. 280-ish damage. That's quite a lot for a spell that only costs 60 mana. It's so cheap. And that, using his Fire Spirits again to annoy Ross. So, Veteran's against a pretty hard lane, but you see he's gone a very early point Ring of Health. He's still going for Battle Fury Ursa, which I guess is still a strong pick. And if you're against Phantom Lancer, you definitely... Oh no, yes, he is against Phantom Lancer. You definitely want Battle Fury. Oli, he's doing pretty well in this mid lane, but... Well, it looks like he's doing pretty well. He actually goes for the ult, and that's going to be a kill. Yeah, Oli gets the kill mid. I was going to say the farm is very similar, but now Oli has a kill. So now he's pretty far ahead. Oh, a kill on each side bot. And a kill top. Whoa, calm down, guys. Not all at once. I can't keep up. Tim finds the kill on top.
Split cabs. Each lane.
I know, we do need the triple. I need to press the button for the triple lane. All my observers, please help me. But Oli getting a kill, that really solidifies his lead in mid lane. He's got an early point Nether Toxin. I like this a lot because it helps you farm. Because even rank 1 Nether Toxin does so much damage. So it lets you take camps really easily. Drekkon will send Brexx away.
I want to see a TP glimpse back this game. I
Veteran,
love it.
Does he have the damage to kill Warlock? Not the damage, it's the mobility. He likes to go an early rank of Overpower. I know that's like a veteran playstyle thing. Some Ursas would just max Earthshock. That's more normal these days. Or has been normal for a while. But Veteran likes that early point of Overpower. And it gives him a surprising amount of burst in the lane because you don't usually expect it. Doesn't quite have the range to go in. He's very close. But of course Brexx is ready with a Photic Shield. And Brexx goes again for 2 points of Curse of Avernus. You're not shielding your teammate. I don't know why Brexx isn't dispelling the Thunderstrike. I might tell him after the game. Maybe he does know, he just wasn't aware or paying attention. But he really should be dispelling the Thunderstrike every cooldown. Ross is already farming the jungle. He's like, now screw you, Tim. You're too strong for me. I'm going to farm the jungle. Nat's like, wait a sec. Where's this Ross at? There's some pings. They've pinged Nat. They know he's there. Already 5 kills for the Radiant. Started off fairly passive, then all the kills came. They're going on Roidz. He doesn't have Windrun. He's taking a lot of damage. He's definitely going to go down. Nat came just to help secure the kill. And he does actually take it. But another kill on Roidz. 6-1 lead for the Radiant. Tim has gone 3 points of Battle Hunger. Is he actually going to max Battle Hunger? I'm not entirely convinced that's the way to play Axe, but I thought 2 points maybe only. But I guess if it's working, it's fair enough. Though against Phantom Lancer, I'd think about getting more points of counter Helix and Berserker's Call. He almost gets the kill on Tom. I think he might actually get the kill. We'll see. Yep, Tom does die to the Battle Hunger, but they do manage to take down Tim.
Dire's middle tower now belongs
And they have
to
yet
Phaetus.
another kill. They managed to kill Brexx. That went down to Veteran. He's got the Ring of Health, so he will regen back up slowly. Oli has already taken the mid tower. Pretty early mid tower for Oli.
Yeah, I think you need to keep the mid tower alive as long as you can, to be honest.
It's not always easy to take a mid tower against a Wind Ranger. And now
No.
Oli finds his perfect item, an Arcane Ring. Such a good item for early game Viper. I'm missing kills all over the place. I need to pay more attention. Looks like they do get a kill on that. That's really good for the die. But Ross,
no,
he is
Ross.
low. He does not have he doesn't have Doppelganger ready to go.
Dunk.
Tim just needs one right click. He does just get the kill by Battle Hunger and running him down. Tim already has Blade Mail. I just want to point that out. He's got 9-minute Blade Mail. He's got Tranquil Boots Blade Mail. If he pops it now, it's too late. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, no, he pops the Blade Mail. But Roidz is like, whatever, I'm just going to do some power shot damage. But then
Oh
there was
God,
also a
Oli-
kill bot. Oli came bot. He farms a
Yeah.
triple stack. Very tasty.
Ooh.
I mean, he's nearly dying to the triple stack, but he will take it. Royal Jelly for him as well. Oh, Viper needs the early game mana regen. This is perfect for him. Already got the drums. The egg was committed top. Doesn't get a kill. Of course, Icarus Dive is at the ready now. So he will go. This is a cool game, man. I think the quality of Dota in these in-houses just keeps increasing.
I think it depends on maybe like it's either because people don't just keep playing a lot, so they're used to like everyone, but it's also the amount of like divines and like actual like average like legend ancient players as well. Like
Yeah, that's true. More Divines was going to mean better play in general. But I feel like even people like, you know, Tim and Max, you know, Veteran, they're not. Oh, maybe there's going to be a kill on Ross. He gets the taunt, it's only rank 1 taunt, but Doppelgank's got a very long cooldown. Tim, he cancels his ult because he knows he won't quite get the kill. Brexx is here also to shield Ross. They now need to go on Tim, but Tim's got the Blade Mail. I mean, do you want to fight someone with Blade Mail this early in the game? He can still use it. He's not using it for some reason. Ross is trying to find Nat. Is he going to get him? Yes, Ross will get the kill. He doesn't have Doppelgang though. Now he's hit the Static Storm, but another Aphotic Shield. He's still alive. Tread swapping. One more attack. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He has so much armor. He was only taking 20 damage from each tower hit.
wow.
Nice dive from Ross. That's good. The die needed a few kills. Yeah, what I want to say is the team play is just getting a lot better. You know, like Tim and Veteran are not high-ranked players. They're only in Legend. But they play so well with the team. Just in general, the team play has been really good. I'm impressed by that. Like good rotations, good team fighting decisions, just things like that. You don't even see in a pub when we play as 5-man.
Yeah, true
So,
actually.
like people take the team play more seriously in these in-houses. which I
That's
like.
weird, you know, like because it's an in-house. It's not like your pub, but
Yeah, and you want to win MMR if you're playing ranked. But anyway, they're going 3 versus 2 on top. Look how strong Tim is. He's running into people, slapping them. Okay, he didn't max the Battle Hunger. He left it at rank 3, and now he's going for some counter healing. So a bit more standard there. I mean, he's just running where he wants at this point, isn't he? He actually gets the taunt onto Abaddon, but, you know, Abaddon being Abaddon just uses
cancel
his
that
ult.
fundraise straight away.
But Oli turns up, uses his Viper Strike, and Tim takes the kill with his dunk. It's called Culling Blade, but there is no blade. Only a fist. Culling Fist. And Royce goes bot, and he goes, "What? Where is everyone?" Literally, he turns up bot, and Veteran's like, "Nah, I'm out of here. I'm going into the jungle." Very smart play by Veteran, saying, "Yeah, my whole team are top. I'm just going to go into the jungle to be safe." Exactly where he needs to be. He's very close to Battle Fury already. He's had a great start to this game. 70 last hits, so a normal amount of last hits, but
Oh
I
my
guess
God.
no deaths, 2 kills. You've got to be careful about fighting early game Phantom Lancer. As soon as you get Battle Fury, it will be better because he'll be able to just cleave down.
Ollie just
units.
cancelled his TP.
Yeah, he's committing to pushing top. Or maybe it was a misclick. Ollie's gone Veil. There's a lot of love for Veil I've noticed recently. Well, Blade Mail though. Roidz is like, I want to hit him. But the Blade Mail. Oh, you even get the... he's dying. Roidz is just dying. No, he's being healed though. Misses the focus fire. Not the focus fire, the power shot. But he still gets the kill. So thanks to the healing from Brexx and Belial, he doesn't mind tanking the Blade Mail. Right, they know Ross is there. Drekkon's ready to go. Drops the static storm. No, he doesn't. I said it because I thought he would. He drops it anyway. He does still manage to get it. And Ross is definitely going to die. I thought Drekkon was going to drop it earlier, but yeah, he still managed to find it. So fair play. Melody are going to have to retreat.
One thing that I've forgotten about is that Wind Ranger can stop her focus fire. So whenever Tim blade mails, he can just stop the focus fire and then resume it again.
Oh yeah, he can do it, yeah.
Because I think I've seen Roidz do it twice actually, but I completely forgot that was a thing that you could
it's
do.
a necessary change. I want to just look at the net worth, right? Because 5 kills doesn't usually show a big net worth difference. Look at Tim's net worth, right? Not only is Oli on top, and Oli, he's done fantastic well this game, but he is playing Viper, so, you know, not a surprise. And then you've got Veteran, who's been farming well, already got Battle Fury. Tim is ahead of the entire Dire team as well. Whereas Brexx on his Abaddon, he's only got 3,000 net worth. He's fairly poor. So, yeah, well done, Tim. You've done some phenomenal axe play. You are 6-3 already. We've seen a lot of good axes in the in-houses, though. It's not just been Tim and Nightmare who've played it. We've seen quite a few people on it, and lots of success, too.
Yeah.
Him going for Blink next. Yes, he is.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Everything Axe desire.
Oh, the double bounty. Belial dug up a bounty right next to the bounty rune. They're going to enjoy that. Roidz is like, cheers, I'm going to bottle both of your bounties.
Nice.
Great shovel. It was almost if Belial was pinging, like, I am going to dig up one. Tim, you've got to be careful. Oli is just going to take the tower. Tim gets stunned. Out comes the ult. Roidz, he's popped his ult onto Nat, but Nat's still got everything. He might go in and use the egg, maybe not. Oli is trying to get a kill, but he actually can't. Huge power shot comes in, gets the kill. And what happened to... Yeah, Nat just escaped, which is fine.
Yeah, he didn't... Level 1 focus fire, you don't do any damage hardly, honestly.
Well, with Javelin, you'd think you do quite a lot. He now has rank 2, which takes another 10% reduction away.
Yeah, I guess maybe the Phoenix was a bit tanky, I guess.
You need to get the MKB. Once the MKB is up, you do massive damage. Because Javelin is 25% chance for 80, but Monkey King Bar is 75% chance for 100. So that is 3 times, you know, more likely to happen, and it does more damage. That's when the huge damage comes in, as well as it gives 42 damage, whereas Javelin gives none. So, wait for the MKB. A cheaper alternative is to get a Maelstrom, but that seems to have fallen off in favour.
For sure, for sure. I think maybe you would get Maelstrom if you genuinely have got such shit farm that you can't get an MKB in time.
Yeah, then you've got it up early. Out comes the ult, very quick ult. They've also shackled Oli. He's not going to be able to kill the egg. So the egg's going to go off. Actually, the egg, it's on the Radiant team. They do... Is it going to save Oli? Oli's low. Nope, the focus fire's just going to get the kill, but Drekkon, he's turned up. He's used the Static Storm. Roidz is taking quite a lot of damage from it. Out comes the heal from Belial. He's going to be okay. Nat's being chased down with some of Ross's illusions, but it's not going to quite get the kill. So, yes, we lose Oli, but they do get a kill on Ross. So is that worth it? Probably. Maybe.
I don't know if that glimpse saved Roidz there. I don't know if Roidz would have died if he didn't get glimpsed.
I think he was fine anyway, to be honest. Roidz did unnecessarily stand in the Static Storm for quite a long time. But apart from that, I mean, Veteran, you've got to be scared of Veteran now. He's already got his Battle Fury and he's 3,000 gold up. He is going to have that Abyssal Blade before you realise it, and he's going to be killing your team. But he is having the time of his life, Veteran. He's got the Battle Fury, he's free farming, no one's coming to contest him, he just does whatever he wants. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to chill, listen to some music, hum some tunes into my mic, and then come out at 30 minutes and start winning the game. That's how he likes to play Dota. He's a very patient player, which is what you need from a POS 1.
Well, yeah, he has his own like play style. Wasn't there that like statement like ages ago where I can't remember who he was. He was playing somebody, but he was like he just wants to farm and then he'll just turn up to the fights. When
he's going to turn up to a fight. The fight will turn up to him. He doesn't have a choice. He's lost almost all his mana already thanks to Diffusal Blade on Ross. But why isn't Ross committing? Are they just waiting for it to run out? Please tell me he doesn't get away from that. No, the shackle, they actually dropped the rock for it. I think that was maybe overkill. So Ross is thinking, or Veteran's thinking, oh, it's not too bad. Nat's here in Invis, but Tim's also got smoke. He's got a Blink Dagger ready. Do they know Tom is here? Maybe not. They're going to back off. No, I think Drekkon's in trouble. Drekkon might be... No, they're fine. They're actually fine. What's going on down here? Tim is losing some of his mana slowly to Ross. Ross has gone in. We don't have the call ready. Fusel Blade used, but Ross needs to back up. A lot of damage coming in. We do have the Supernova ready again. And we've also got the Meteor Hammer. Nat loves Meteor Hammer, doesn't he? Built it both games on Wind Ranger. Oh, Grove Bow. Roidz is going to be happy, and he is so close to MKB. So now you've got the rank 2 Focus Fire, Grove Bow, and MKB. That is a lot of damage. I fear the person who gets shackled by him now. Tim, he has his Blink Dagger at the ready. No, it gets cancelled, and now it's going to be constantly cancelled by the Fatal Bonds. Actually, it's going to be okay. There's no more targets taking damage. Just a bit of farming going on. Of course, I don't think you're going to outfarm Veteran.
Its best, but it doesn't look good.
But PL is quite a good hero. Quite a good hero against Ursa. You know, it was picked for that reason, so we'll see what Ross can do this game. I have high hopes for his Phantom Lancer gameplay. Brexx has his mech. Is now going for a pipe. I guess he wants to protect against the Viper damage. They've seen Ross top. They've got a lot of heroes here. He's used Doppelgang just to farm. That is where the greed is going to get you killed, my friend. And yeah, he's definitely dead. They even dropped Static Storm. He wouldn't have been able to escape anyway. There is the 4-man gank, while Veteran just wanders around the jungle, getting farmed. That's exactly what he likes. His team going around 4-man, he can farm. But the Dire are wandering into the Radiant jungle. Is Veteran going to be okay? He might be. They have pinged him. No, the ping is actually to go back. That's what the ping was. Nat says, go back. They're probably in our jungle. And yeah, they know Warlock's there. But I don't think you should be that scared. He just needs to watch out for Wind Ranger. If Wind Ranger finds you, you're dead. But anyone else, you're probably fine.
There's a lot of people with the net worth of like almost like 10k. Like,
yeah, the net worth is fairly balanced.
Cores, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's only Brexx who's fairly poor for a core. Tim's lost a little bit of his lead now. But yeah, it's still a fairly close game. There is a 6k lead for the Radiant, but the lead isn't increasing. So relatively, Dire are catching up, as it were. Veteran doesn't have his Abyssal yet, so can't really do anything to Roidz. And what are the Dire doing? They're just defending their lanes. Ross is farming. Radiant are just wandering around. Drekkon digs up a bounty rune. Very nice.
Roidz is running the F away.
Yeah, he's going straight for BKB now. I guess when there's a Disruptor killing you, there's the damage from Viper as well. You want to get that BKB up. But I'm not sure it's going to save him a lot of the time. It will against Disruptor, but you can still get called by Axe. You can still get stunned by the Supernova. You can still get Abyssal Bladed by the Ursa. So there's a lot they can still do. There's only a 3-man smoke here by the Radiant. What are they going to find with just those 3 heroes?
They just ping that.
There's 2 heroes, 2 teams in smoke. Dire also smoked. They have pinged Nat. They're trying to dive him. Out comes the Diffuser Blade, but Nat's still got the Icarus dive. He's really waiting for it though. Out comes the Shackle. Obviously it's going to land because there's a million trees everywhere. Roidz gets the kill. Roidz is on a mega kill streak. Despite being on the losing team, he is 5-2-1. So he must have had 2 deaths and then got 5 kills. Yep. Because he did die twice mid, didn't he?
I would have been very surprised if that didn't latch though, because the Wind Ranger sometimes has some very questionable shuffles.
That is true. Look, the taunt goes straight onto Roidz, but he does manage to run out. Nope, he's brought back by the glimpse, but huge rock comes out. Roidz is still taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. They get a lot on him, but now Ross is here. He's going to come clean up. Oli has absolutely nowhere to go. Neither does Drekkon. I'm not sure it's worth it. I mean, look at the kills, right? I mean, Veteran, he turned up just a little bit too late, unfortunately. Tom is just in the top lane, just chilling. But they managed to get 4 kills, and they only lost Roidz for that. So it is a shame you lose Roidz, who is your most farmed hero.
Oh, Tom. He got bashed.
Yeah, Abyssal Blade isn't quite up yet. Veteran is very close to it, about 600 gold. He's on the run. He's not going to find Tom. Tom's got Bloodlust. He's a fairly fast hero. He's actually quite a lot faster than Ursa. But no, Nat turns up. Fire Spirit's melee range. Tom stuns a creep. It's like, fuck you, creep. I don't like you. But yeah, unfortunately, Nat is the one you need to worry about. I'm sure he's thinking, what on earth was I doing there?
Yeah, I think so.
The camp gets stacked, interestingly, from that fight. Is that what happened? Is it? Or was that? Yeah, it did get stacked. Okay, fine. Maybe that was his plan all along. He's like, well, I better stack the camp.
Wow, so efficient. Unbelievable.
Yeah, gotta commend Tom for that play. Alright, what happens next? The Dire have caught up a little bit. The kills are even closer now, 16 to 14. And Ross is pretty strong.
This has got his abyssal now. And
Oh, that is scary. He's still top net worth. And Phantom Lance has taken quite a long time to buy items. He is fairly close to Manta. Diffuse or Manta is the main combo PL needs. Then he'll probably either go for Skadi or for Heart. Maybe even Butterfly. That would be quite greedy, but maybe he'll pull it off. The Shackle. So Roidz, he didn't go for BKB, and I agreed, actually. I don't think BKB would have helped him that much. Instead, he went for Blink and then Linken's, and I'm much happy with that play, with that build. So
you won't get glimpsed.
yeah, you won't get glimpsed, and you can just blink straight into the enemy team anyway and get the shackles. And as you saw, Drekkon was just food.
That's got to hurt.
The salt.
PJ Salt.
Dear, oh dear.
I wish I had that voice line. My favourite one.
I keep thinking you have it. Like, I don't know what level you need.
I don't know, I'm 378 or something like that. Maybe I do have it. If I do have it, I should be using it. Might be a fight going on mid. There's 4 Dire heroes here. They're just wandering around. Ross is in the top lane, getting some farm.
Oh, Warlock Ags.
Warlock's got Ags. Nice. That extends the stun duration by, I think, 0.4 seconds. So it goes from a 1 second stun to a 1.4 second stun. But then the 2 golems are quite a bit stronger than the 1 single one. I think you get about 60 or 70% more damage with the Ags as well. So it's a pretty big Ags for Warlock. He's literally going Ags Refresher. That's typical, like, greedy Warlock play. I'm surprised he didn't get a Midas, to be honest. But, you know, one day he'll get it, and then he'll drop the double golem in a team fight. It's a pretty good ult to refresh, and if you can refresh Fatal Bonds as well, that is perfect. So much damage. He even went for 3% Fatal Bonds damage talent. Not even the cast range. Just to maximize his team fight potential.
Now for the old razzle Now for the old razzle dazzle.
Roidz is pretty strong now. Got to be careful. They need to get a kill on him if they can. They're in smoke. Veteran is here this time. Out comes the Shackle. Focus Fire 2. Is Oli going to die? But they've Abyssal. Huge amount of damage coming out. You see that Meteor Hammer stun. It got 2 people. The Rock was dropped. And they do get a kill because Ross is pretty strong. Ross is now on the chase. He's trying to see who he can get. He's going after Drekkon. Can he get Drekkon? Uses the doppelgang. Uses it fully aggressively. Out comes the egg. So now Ross is going to run. They don't have a means to hold him in place. So I think Ross is going to escape. So it's a 2-for-2 fight at the moment. He's got another doppelgang. He uses also the Diffusal Blade. TP in from Roidz. He shackles, but he doesn't actually land on anyone. Abyssal Blade is coming up in 4 seconds. Brexx is going to shield Roidz. Are they thinking about going back in? Maybe. They've got to be careful because there is Abyssal Blade ready, but Brexx can dispel it. Yeah, they're going on Veteran. Veteran has absolutely no mana, so he can't Abyssal Blade. You can't Abyssal Blade when you're completely out of mana. And they're definitely going to chase this. Ross is strong. Brexx is keeping him alive. Out comes the Meteor Hammer, though. Nope, it gets shackled. Out comes the Roidz ult. Roidz will find the kill onto Nat. And now Veteran's going to go down. So that fight started off so well for the Dire. That awesome Meteor Hammer, the call. They got 2 kills almost straight away. But then Ross found 2 kills. And then they just kept going. So the 2 kills the Radiant got ended up not being worth it, really.
Small overall gold lead has shrunk considerably. It was like 6k or whatever, but now it's like only 1k, so...
Yeah, and look, Roidz, he's behind the tower. Oh, he's got to be careful. He gets glimpsed. The glimpse is really far away. Ross is completely in and committed. He's got to be careful. Static Storm dropped on his head. Tom is going to get the kill. There's a buyback from Nat. But look, the shields. Brexx, he's keeping Ross alive. He's trying to kill Tim. He's got to be careful. He actually doppelgangs in, the madman. But he is being healed by Brexx so much. This is actually insane. Out comes the Shackle. Nat's going to die. That was a dieback from Nat. This game has a very, very, very quickly turned to the dire side.
Yeah.
You know, you had this Ursa just free farming. Radiant were getting kills everywhere. A couple of good fights, and Ross is huge. And this, again, is showing the power of Abaddon, right? Brexx had not a good lane. He didn't have any items. I mean, he's literally just got a mech and a pipe, but he did so many heals and shields onto Ross that fight and kept him alive. Basically allowing Ross to just do whatever he wants. So, that's Abaddon for you. And now, of course, you've got the Focus Fire, allowing easy Roche. It's level 3, so it's pretty strong. And yeah, Roche is definitely going to go down. It's being beaten to death by all these illusions. They smoke straight out. They're pinging their own triangle. I'm not sure why the enemy would be in their own triangle. No, they changed their mind. They're like, we need to run to the enemy jungle. But the Radiant, they're there as well. They don't have Nat. Veteran, this is a very greedy place to farm. You're about to be collapsed by 100 heroes. Ross has found you. No, he hasn't. I thought he did, but actually he didn't. Holy moly indeed. This game slipped out of Radiant's hands so quickly.
Yeah.
Where did that creep come from? That went so far. Who shoveled that? Who shoveled that? Oh, it was Belial, and it ran all the way from him all the way into the lane. A little shovel creep. I'd love to see someone get denied by that creep. Wouldn't that be like the greatest play ever?
Oh my god.
Like you're being ganked, you dig up the creep, it just hits you once and kills you. It would have to be like a 1 damage hit though. It's so weak, that creep. There is a TP in, and then Veteran decides against it. I mean, Veteran's level 19, but you've got a level 23 Phantom Lancer who's now got a Basher. He's going for his own Abyssal, so I called out Skadi, Heart, or Butterfly. I was wrong. He's going Basher on the Phantom Lancer. He's got the Basher ready. Veteran, he's got no mana. Burning Ursa's mana makes him a sitting duck. He can't even use his Abyssal Blade. He can't use Overpower. The golems have come out a lot of damage. Roidz, he's running forwards. He's trying to kill Oli. It goes straight into the Link and Dolly's Viper Strike. There's the egg, but it's just a little bit too late. They're easily going to break it down. Egg goes down. There's no buyback. For Nat, out comes the Aegis. Ross is going to keep diving. He's found found Drekkon rather. Oh, but Drekkon gets away with the Glimmer Cape. Just misses the power shot. Oli, he's back with the buyback. But I think Oli's going to die. Completely surrounded by the Phantom Lancer. That's going to be the kill. And I think you're pretty close to calling GG at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, look at the gold graph. It's literally started so well for Radiant really early on, really high for a while, and then just straight off a cliff. I think Dire's team comp is really strong though. So, I thought the Phantom Lancer was a great pick, and you see how well he's been doing on the Phantom Lancer. Just deletes the Ursa, removes all of his mana. No mana Ursa needs no overpower, no Earth Shock from ability, no Abyssal Blade. It just takes away all of his power. It's such a good pick against Ursa. I'm glad I thought of it, and I'm glad they did too. Well, they will be. Because he's a hero you almost never see, Phantom Lancer. Not in our in-houses anyway. Roidz has gone a Desolator, so he's really upping his damage. I think he should have gone Daedalus instead. Desolator's a bit of a weird one. Oh, literally the edge of the taunt. Goodbye, Belial. He is going to be brought down.
I actually thought that, like, that didn't stop the TP then. I thought
It was,
it was
the perfect cast. Honestly, the perfect cast. Well done, Tim. Like, he blinked just into range. Any more and Belial would have got out. So they do find a kill, but it's only on Belial. They've already lost 2 lanes of Brexx. Now they're really on the back foot. But do they have time to do another comeback? So a comeback. Maybe.
Maybe.
We're building MKB on Veteran. I think Nat needs to get the egg off in the team fight a lot earlier, like while the fight's still going on. If you get it off too late when 2 of your team have died, then everyone could just turn and hit it. And it's like, oh, it's dead now. He's level 18, so he's maxed the egg. So that's how many? 10 attacks to destroy. There is a talent, but it's not till level 25. An extra 3 hits to destroy. Wow, you've got Enchanted Quiver on this Wind Ranger, so her first attack's pretty strong. Oh no, Veteran, you didn't manage to get the leap up. Look at the damage. He dies practically instantly. And out comes the Abyssal Blade. Abyssal Blade plus Phantom Rush gives him so much reach. He actually dodges the call with the Doppelgang. And that's 2 pretty huge calls. Getting caught outside your base is not ideal. You've got level 23 on Roidz as well. He's pretty strong. Ollie's hiding in the trees. They don't know he's there. Let's just show the dire vision. Yeah, they don't know he's there. This game just gets tougher and tougher for the Radiant. Brexx has Guardian Greaves and the Holy Locket now, so he's ready to heal. He's dropping his items. I'm not entirely sure why. He's just trolling, I think. They're just bored and waiting.
The rock.
Oh, Lincoln's just gone. Out comes the Shackle. He actually uses Focus Fire, but Drekkon instantly Glimmer Capes and is like, nah. Maybe Desolator's just to help push towers, not like they need help pushing them.
Yeah, maybe.
It's getting pretty tough now.
Oh, it's lying.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? You've now got level 25 on the Phantom Lancer. He has -4 second Doppelgang CD, putting it to 6 seconds. He is very, very hard to catch. And he's not built ultra tanky. He still has 2,500 HP, but he's also being spam protected by Brexx, who just will keep him alive no matter what. Throwing the heals at him. Tim, he pops the Blade Mail, but he calls a bit late. So Ross manages to get a Doppelgang. Roidz has gone in as well. Out comes the rocket, stuns everyone. The egg is put down, but it's a little bit too late. But no one's hitting the egg. It's going to go off. It's going to stun everybody. The entire dire team is stunned. Veteran does manage to find a kill. He actually kills Ross. That is a huge kill. But unfortunately, Tim will go down as well. They've still got Roidz alive. Nice stun from that with the Meteor Hammer. Killing, yeah, big egg into a lot of damage from Veteran. So that's pretty big, but unfortunately, they still lose 2 of their own hero. They're now running in, trying to kill Belial. Belial is going to go. No, he's not. Belial isn't going to go down. Roidz, he had his Focus Fire up again, but Glimmer Cape saves again. Veteran, he does find the kill. Roidz is still in the base. He's looking for Nat. Nat's going to TP back to base. No, Roidz gets the right click with the Enchanted Quiver and gets a nice Shackle. He's doing a lot of damage to Veteran. Not just right-clicking Veteran to death. Veteran, he's like, no, I'm going in, mate. No, he's going to go down. Roidz is just so strong. It doesn't matter that you killed Ross. The other Moor is here to clean up.
Wow.
And that is going to be the GG.
Is it?
Yeah,
Haven't
definitely.
Haven't called it yet.
Well, it's GG.
Quick, use your buybacks.
I'll call it if they won't. Yeah, there's some buybacks. 3 buybacks. Their whole team are alive. Actually, it's now 3 versus 5. It's not GG. I was wrong. They used the Glimmer. What is that? The Glimpse, rather, sorry, to break the Lincolns. It was very long range. But he does manage to get away. So actually, it turns out Lincoln Sphere, pretty good item. And now they've lost almost everything in their base. There are no buildings left apart from the Ancient and a tier 4 tower, which is it's losing more and more health. There's 2 catapults here. They do get stunned by Nat, but they're both going to fire 1 more rock each and 1 more. And the last tier 4 tower is down. They now have a naked Ancient. And they have to defend against Megas. It's 25k gold net lead. Look how strong the Dire lead is after their early game. Pretty much the whole mid game, the Radiant were ahead, and then the Dire just took over. Yeah, great play from Roidz on the Wind Ranger, but also from Ross on the Phantom Lancer. Tom actually has gone Solar Crest. Yeah, some nice tier 4 items. Yeah, Tom went Solar Crest. I guess you just put it on...
Rapier's out, boys!
Rapier? Okay. I mean, you might as well. He's got Desolator and Rapier. He's pretty strong at this point. He also went the Focus Fire damage reduction talent, so it's only a 14% reduction in damage in exchange for nearly 500% base attack speed. It's pretty insane. All he needs now... Has he got Windrun Invisibility? No, he went for cooldown reduction. Which I guess makes sense. I think he should have gone Ags, maybe, because Ags is so good on Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
It gives you just so much move speed.
Now for the old razzle dazzle. See you later, nerds.
Roidz is ready to go. He hasn't shown his Rapier yet, so they don't know it's there. What? Tom has decided to buy a Necrobook. It's just, okay, fine. Why not? Oh, I hear the Shackle. Look how quickly he killed him. I hardly even caught it on camera. It just Died in like 2 seconds, and now he's like, what? And it's only got 20 seconds. Not flaming him for not hitting a shackle. He actually kills him in the mini stun of shackle. And now Ross is in. But Tim, he does get the good call. But Ross is pretty tanky. 4,400 HP. He's got the witness shackle, but still he goes down. No, he doesn't. He does get it. No, he still dies. Big kill. But Roidz is here. Out comes the rock. Double rock. Oli, he's held in place. He's just going to die to normal right clicks from the Wind Ranger. There is a buyback from Tim. But I think it's a little bit too late. Veteran's trying to heal up in the base. Roidz, he just found another kill. I don't even know where that was. Down here. He's got his focus fire ready to go. Out comes the second ult because Belial has Professor, of course. And Roidz, he gets a kill. Gonna pop his ult. Veteran dies in like 2 seconds. There's the ultra kill. And finally, GG is called. Oh, it actually tells you how much damage is out to total in a little swirly animation. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, that I actually quite like. But yeah, I mean, that's a comeback story, really. The Radiant had quite a decent lead, and then the Dire just won fight after fight after fight. You can see the crossing over point. You see where like the yellow line meets the brown and the blue line. They all kind of conjoin, and then the brown line just goes up. You see that on the net worth.
It's a bit of a shame because Radiant were doing so well like early on, and
yeah, I guess one of the problems was Viper. You see, Viper had an amazing early start because he mostly is guaranteed to, but really struggles to be impactful in the mid game or the late game, and that kind of happened. Veteran, he did get his Abyssal Blade online, but as a couple of fights he didn't turn up to, unfortunately didn't get there in time, and therefore they managed to get some kills. And then I think late game, Dire's draft are just too good. I mean, the Supernova is a nice spell, but the double golems, or even the initial golem, came out and they had the shackle from Roidz. Roidz would instantly pick someone off, and Ross was very, very strong. I mean, yes, they did actually kill him a couple times at the end, but he was a strong hero. Just glancing at the hero damages, the most hero damage done by far is Roidz on the Wind Ranger. So huge Wind Ranger plays by him. Lost the lane fairly hard, and then straight away started dominating. He had 2 deaths in the early game, 2 deaths before he got a single kill, and he ended up 18-3. So just pretty insane play.